Here is Chief Meteorologist Chase Jones.
Oh, grab a blanket and get cozy. Take a good look. Not a cloud in the sky, letting you know some of that dry air is definitely here. A deceptive sun. It's pretty cold out there. By tomorrow, the exact same thing, but in those lower 70s. Now, that freeze warning is going strong until 9 a.m. I don't know how many times I have to say it. I'm just going to keep saying it until it expires. Temperatures over the last 24 hours from those upper 60s all the way down into those lower 40s, right back up into those lower 60s. A pretty chilly day out there. Really strong winds out of the north. And we're already down at 43 and we have about 10 more degrees to go. Make sure you didn't forget anything outside because by tomorrow it's not going to warm up very fast. So go ahead and preheat the car. 43 in San Angelo. Everybody else in a combination of those mid to lower 40s across the entire area. Shades of blue already on their way in. 44 in Sterling City, 49 in Robert Lee, 45 down there in Junction, looking like about 5 degrees across the entire Concho Valley for a chilly Wednesday evening. Take a good look at these dew points still down there in those 20s across the entire region, while humidity indices are up there in those 40s and 50s and 30s. So we've nearly tripled over the past couple hours, but the humidity on its way in with those winds finally calming down. Now, upper level winds are showing us where cold air is going to hang out primarily towards the eastern side of the United States. A little cutoff low is going to develop around Louisiana. Not going to make its way here into the Concho Valley, but the prefrontal warming behind it going to push us up back into those 80s for the first week of November. I can't believe October is already over and you have about 1 day until Halloween. So get a good costume with a good layer in there. You want a heavy coat. It's going to be pretty chilly. You did not see a drop of rain on the upper level moisture the entire time I've been talking, but a little bit of green going to make its way in by Friday. Now, blues are pushing down from the north as some of that Arctic air makes its way across the entire United States. But by Saturday, the beginning of November, we're going to see a little bit of resurgence of green all the way up into Montana, so the heat is on its way back in. Now, severe weather outlook quite across the entire nation, and I take you down to the surface to get a better idea of these freeze warnings from Nebraska all the way down into the Concho Valley, but thankfully those winds have finally calmed down. Now, Futurecast is going to show you where all the winter weather is headed off towards the northeast as that ridging takes place over the entire Concho Valley. Now, it's going to warm us up just in time for Halloween. Then we're going to fight back and forth by Friday night football. It's going to be a busy weekend, and I promise you by the beginning of November, we're going to warm right back up. Tonight, 10 more degrees to go, but I'm going to keep my eye on how quickly we get down there. And we're practicing space heater safety. Then tomorrow, a good run at those lower 70s, but go ahead and start the car because you're going to want to. It's going to be cold out there, and it's going to take a long time to warm up. Now, as we get closer towards Halloween, somewhere in those upper 70s and those lower 40s, as the beginning of November rolls around, we're going to lose an hour for that daylight savings time or gain an hour, whichever way you want to split it. But as we begin that first week of November, warming right back up into those 80s while those overnight lows push up into those lower 50s. Stay tuned. I'll go up the break. You're watching KSAN News at 10.